What if I told you that money is nothing but an idea? That's what I'm telling you. Keep this in mind. Money is nothing but an idea. And if you currently are lacking money, it's because you are lacking ideas. Plain and simple. Hi, my name's William V. Thompson. I'm a cash flow strategist. What in the world is that? I help individuals, people like you, create money based on what they already have. Now, if you like that type of content and information, plain and simple, subscribe and turn on the notifications that are below you. I want you to think about this for a second. Most people are looking for more money. You've thought about a part-time job. You thought about another job. You thought about working overtime. But you're saying, if I do that, there's less time for my family. I'm already tired. I don't have enough time to do what I really want to do. So therefore, that idea is not your first choice. Well, let me give you something to consider. I've been where you are before. My daughter's now 22, and now, I remember when she was like 5, seemed like just yesterday. But I had ample time to spend with her. So let me give you a couple of ways to create money without having a part-time job. Remember, I told you that money is nothing but an idea. And what I want to do now is I want to give you 5 practical ideas on what you can do to start creating money right now. You want your life back, don't you? You want your time back, don't you? You want to be able to do those hobbies. Well, I'm about to give you a game plan right now because you've hung around this long. I'm going to give you a game plan, 5 basic ideas on what you can do. So let's get ready. Let's talk about debts. Write it down, debts. I know it seems like a bad word, but this is where the money's coming in because remember, it's nothing but an idea. The first thing is your debt. Now, you got to understand, what is a debt? A debt is anything with an outstanding balance that you're going to pay off one day. Example, your mortgage, those credit cards, the student loans, your tax bills, and on and on. I want you to look at each one of those. Let's start with that car payment. Now, I know many times people love that fancy car, but guys, if you're struggling, why wouldn't you consider taking that fancy car payment from $600, getting rid of it, and getting a car that's $300 that's reliable? That's $300 a month cash flow. The same thing with your credit cards. You have too many of them. Why wouldn't you begin to do plastic surgery to cut them out, as well as then begin to stop using credit cards? As you begin to attack the outstanding balance and they begin to go down, as your debt goes down, your cash flow goes up. So look at every way you spend money called a debt and simply begin to attack them one at a time. The second thing, E, that's expenses. Now, boy, everybody has expenses. I don't care who you are. Everything from your utility bills to your streaming services, to your cell telephone, to daycare, to food. Each one of those, sit down with your family. Look at those 6 or 7 streaming services. I know you forgot about them because I've been guilty too. Why do you need Apple and Prime and Paramount and Hulu? And it goes on and on. If you currently have 5, come on, sit down as a family, talk about your goals and your dreams and say, we got 5, we want to enhance our life, get it down to 2. The family sits down and you talk about those 2 that you want to keep and you use those. 3 streaming services gone, that's $50 to $100 a month. What about your food? You know you eat out too much. You know breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What if you sat down as a family and found a way to reduce those food costs? Or what about all those clothes that you buy that you really don't wear anymore because you say they're not in style, or you can't wear them, or you just don't like them? In your expenses, guys, I have seen in working with people, there are hundreds of dollars, but make a list of all those expenses and as a family work through it. All right, here are the 3 that I love best. Oh, I love these 3. A business idea. That's right. A side hustle. People are talking about side hustles. There are so many side hustles out there that you can do. So first of all, start with what you're good at. Start with what you're good at. Continue with what you love doing. What if you love doing yards? I mean, you have a beautiful yard. You know about plants and grass and trees, which I know nothing about. Why couldn't you start a side hustle cutting grass? Or let's say if you're good about kids, you just love kids and you already have 2 or 3. Why wouldn't you start a simple in-house daycare? It may not be a full-time hustle, but just when those couples who want to get out on a date, but they have smaller kids, you charge reasonable fees. They come in, you have an in-house daycare. I mean, plain and simple, 2 or 3 hours a week could be several $100s. What if you're great at writing? Guys, I'm a terrible writer. Between your writing, your speaking, using other things, there's so many options that you have for side hustles. Go get your money. And my favorite one, T, because I'm Thompson, but T, your team. Imagine you and your family and some close friends. You guys get together, you talk about movies, you talk about wanting to go on vacation, you talk about the latest trend. What if the team got together and you all worked on learning more about money? You all divide everybody up. One person is learning about maybe ways to eradicate debt or get rid of debt. Another person is learning more about side hustles. Another person is learning about online businesses. Another person is learning about affiliate businesses. All you're doing as a team, you're having fun learning how to make money. Again, you talk about the sports, the weather, but look at why wouldn't you sit down and work together in saying, how can we as a family and a team come up with ideas to create money? I have seen friends of mine do it. It is amazing. And the last thing, guys, in debt, to sell it. Oh man, sell it, sell it. First of all, sell what you have. Think back to those clothes that still have the tags on, sell it. Think back to those tennis shoes that now are considered out of vogue or style now, sell them. Walk around your house. I've been amazed at people who have coins. That's right. If you have silver coins, those coins like a Kennedy 50-cent piece, it's worth $15. That's right. One coin with silver in it is worth $15. Check about antiques you may have, whether it be salt shakers, whether it be other commodities. Check around. And not only that, talk to your aunts, your grandparents, talk to your older relatives that have things that, man, they bought when they were younger and they think nothing about it. That's a great starting point. So start, number one, with your stuff, then move to other people, family members, friends, particularly the older family members that have things, and then also sell other people's stuff. Affiliate marketing is great. All that is you find someone that's selling something that you believe in. It could be an Amazon, or it could be an individual on YouTube. Free of charge, you use their link, you sell their products, and guess what? You make money. All right, guys, hopefully you have found some ideas that you love. Between your debt, your expenses, your business or side hustles, that team working and learning together and selling it, I believe that you can create in the next 90 days $500 to $1,000 per month. Oh, by the way, it's tax-free. All right, if you like the content of what we shared today, below there's a link in the description bar. Click it. It's a free newsletter. We're going to keep you abreast of new techniques and strategies and ideas on creating money, whether it's spending plan or budgeting, whether it's eradicating debt, whether it's investing in the stock market or real estate investing. That fruit-free newsletter will contain it all. Again, William Thompson, and I'm out.